Hey everybody, welcome back to the Jersey Zone. We have another jersey leak to take a look at. Of course, yesterday we covered the Seattle Kraken Winter Classic jersey. If you guys missed that, I'll leave a link in the cards up above there. Today though, it is the other matchup. It's the other team, I should say, in that matchup, the Vegas Golden Knights and their Winter Classic. The way that we found out about this jersey, kind of like that Seattle Kraken one, was pretty strange. So this time it was leaked out by AEW, a wrestling thing. I'll be honest, I don't really follow wrestling, so I have no idea who they are. I just saw this video pop up in my timeline and they were doing a promotional video, and all they were was just talking about wrestling. They didn't talk about the jerseys at all. However, they had the Seattle Kraken and Vegas Golden Knights Winter Classic jerseys on. So I don't really know what is kind of going on here. I've seen some people say that the NHL is doing this on purpose, and they're kind of leaking their jerseys so it gets people talking. And I will admit, it definitely does. A lot of people are talking about the way that these jerseys have kind of been revealed, but I still think it wasn't exactly supposed to go down like this. Like, yes, obviously these were planned events with the Utah Jazz and the AEW, but I still think that they probably had planned on doing a reveal sometime in the past week. I talked about it in the last video where, I kind of heard rumors that that was going to be the case, but it either got pushed back or that wasn't true in the first place. Either way, it just, to me, feels like this wasn't exactly supposed to be like this. But in my opinion, it feels like the NHL kind of fumbled the bag a little bit on this here, because even if this was intentional, like let's say it was, they didn't really promote the NHL or the Vegas Golden Knights or the Seattle Kraken in any of those posts. And also both teams, like the Seattle Kraken and the Vegas Golden Knights, haven't really acknowledged that these jerseys exist as of right now, at least as far as I've seen. I kind of quickly went through their Twitter and looked through their likes and replies and everything like that, and I haven't seen anything from them. So I feel like if this was intentional, they probably would have kind of said something. So that's why I'm kind of on the side of this isn't intentional and the NHL just screwed this up. I mean, it is the NHL. I feel like they screw up a lot of things. In the end though, it doesn't really matter. These jerseys are released, so let's go ahead and take a look at them. Before we do so though, as always, if you guys are new to the channel and you like hockey jersey content, please make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Okay, here is our picture. It is just a screen grab from a video, so obviously it's not the best quality, but we can get a general look of this jersey, and I gotta say, it's not great, Bob. It's really not. I was kind of looking forward to this jersey, but this is not what I was hoping for. Let's talk logo first. What is that, man? Like, what is this logo? It looks absolutely awful. Obviously, it is a V, but I really don't know what that pattern is supposed to be inside of the V there. We talked about this a little bit when I did my review of the hats that were leaked, like, I think it was a couple of months ago now. I was really concerned and wary about this Vegas logo on that hat. It was in like 160p, super low quality, so we couldn't really tell exactly what the logo was, like with all of the loops and everything like that. I thought like maybe it could be some sort of castle or something like that, and maybe it could be kind of cool, but nah, it's just loops. It's just little circles. Like, that's what it is. Some people have even pointed out that the top of the V's kind of looks like it's flipping you the double bird, and it really does. Like, it just looks like it's saying, screw you guys, this logo rocks, and it doesn't. It really does not. Like, this logo sucks. I am not a huge fan of it. Now, maybe I'll come around to liking this logo just a little bit more in the future once they do their official release and talk about the backstory behind this logo and what it's referencing to, because that has happened in the past. I've had logos where I haven't loved them, but then they explain the significance and I go, okay, that makes sense. I like it a little bit more than I used to. So it is a possibility with this logo right here that it also happens. But I will say, at the moment, I really don't like it. It is a massive miss for me, and I don't really see it changing, to be completely honest with you, but I'll leave it open for a possibility. Like, who knows? The colors, on the other hand, at least the ones that we have, look great. I mean, I'll always love gold and off-white on a jersey, although I will say this, the gold, at least in this picture, and I was kind of looking at the video as well, it doesn't really seem to have that sparkle to it like most Vegas jerseys have. Like, you can see there is a lot of sparkle on the gold parts of this jersey. It doesn't overly look like that in this video, in this picture right here. I'm going to assume that it's just lighting, and that's not actually the case. Like, they didn't just remove that gold sparkle to it, because if they did, that would be very, very shocking. I can't see them shy away from that. And if they did, I'd be very disappointed, that is for sure. With the striping, though, I do like it. A lot of people have pointed out that it looks like the Dallas Stars 2020 Winter Classic jersey, at least in terms of its striping, and it's pretty much the exact same as that, like that striping pattern. And I think that looks fine. I mean, a lot of people actually do like that jersey jersey goes for a lot nowadays. So I think the striping pattern is fine on this jersey. You know, we can take a look at a side profile here, and you can see like that shoulder yoke is kind of small and it's kind of like rounded off a little bit, but I do like that. I think that does look good. However, it definitely feels like it needs a third color in there. With the gold and the off-white, since they are both light colors, it kind of makes the jersey feel a little bit incomplete. Obviously, we do have the gray inside of the logo there, but I don't think that is enough. I feel like they needed to implement that gray throughout the jersey as well. That would make it feel a little bit more whole, I guess I would say. But right now, it definitely feels like it's missing something. And maybe that missing something is just the name and the numbers. You know, like that Kraken jersey that we went over yesterday, we don't have the name and numbers on this jersey right here, so we don't really have the full look of these jerseys as of yet. Obviously, we don't know what the uniforms are going to look like either, so I think those two things will definitely improve both of these jerseys here. They usually do. I feel like name and number kits usually don't harm the jerseys. Either way though, with this Vegas jersey, I'm not a huge fan of it. It's really honestly the only Vegas jersey that I feel like they've missed on. Like with all of the other Vegas jerseys, I either really like them a lot or I think they're just okay. And this is the only one that I think is just fine. Like, I'm not a massive fan of it, but I think it's okay. This one here, yeah, it's a miss for me. I really don't like it at the moment, to be completely honest. That being said though, I probably still want to buy it. Like, I kind of want every single Vegas jersey, so I am probably going to pick this one up at some point, but I am going to wait for it to go on sale. I'm not going to pick it up at full price, that is for sure. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Love it or hate it. I did another Instagram poll here as well, so let's read out those results. So 9 people like this jersey, 14 people think it's okay, and 23 people don't like it. So yeah, a lot of people not being a huge fan of this one. Completely get it, that is for sure. Now, of course, I will do another video with both the Vegas and the Seattle jersey here when they do their actual full releases, so we can take a look at their uniforms and their names and numbers and all of that. So if that interests you, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also follow me on all my social medias, and if you like the video as well, make sure to leave a like. But that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.